Tonight, Israel has taken the extraordinary step of warning its citizens against travelling to Australia amid a surge of anti-Semitism. It comes after neo-Nazis took to the streets in Victoria to spread fear, division and hate as police watched on. Now, there are calls for a crackdown.
What you ignore, you empower. These neo-Nazis are being emboldened and are being empowered by this inaction.
Their faces covered, dressed in black. This is a group of neo-Nazis parading through the streets of Ballarat in Victoria, shouting white supremacist slogans over the weekend.
What we saw in Ballarat was really disgraceful behaviour.
Only crooks wear balaclavas down the streets of major cities.
Days later, not a single arrest has been made.
The Jewish community is anguished when neo-Nazis are engaging in these marches of hate without any legal consequence.
Israel today warning its citizens against travelling to Australia over fears of rising anti-Semitism. And it's not the first time this group of neo-Nazis has taken to the streets. Here they are again in Melbourne in October.
Australia, the white man's land.
In March and May.
Look at what you're protecting, actual Nazis. Are you kidding me?
Earlier this year, the Victorian government criminalised the Nazi salute and the display of the swastika. But the men in Ballarat were careful not to do either.
These groups, they're aware of what the laws are, and they attempt to basically push the limits of the law and almost tempting police to prosecute them.
The police this week calling for greater powers.
If it was up to us, it'd be dead set illegal. You wouldn't be able to do it, but it's not. It's up to governments, and it's on them to determine if they want this happening.
The police are particularly concerned with face coverings. If they want to make racist and inflammatory comments, they shouldn't hide behind these masks.
We also do live in a society where freedom of association, the right to peacefully come together, to rally for a cause, that's something that is important to our functioning as a society, and that is why it's important we maintain the balance.
But with minority groups feeling more vulnerable than ever and neo-Nazis on our streets, are we really getting the balance right?
A democracy is not just about the rights that we have, it's also about what we are willing to tolerate. And what does it say about a state which is willing to tolerate modern-day Nazis?